The Oklahoma City Thunder have a really bright future ahead of them. Let's get into this. Until last offseason, the Oklahoma City Thunder were known for being a really good team that always had talent. The Thunder had Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant, and when Kevin Durant left, they immediately got Paul George. Typically, when an NBA team loses a player, especially to the caliber of Kevin Durant was, they struggle for a few seasons, but with the Thunder, they immediately picked up another superstar. But Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook never could get the job done, and they didn't win an NBA championship, and that was part of the reason why Kevin Durant left in the first place. And after the Thunder acquired Paul George and Russell Westbrook also couldn't get the job done and win an NBA championship. The Thunder also tried a duo of Russell Westbrook and Victor Oladipo together. Victor Oladipo is nowhere near the caliber of the other two guys, but that didn't work out either. And after all that, last offseason, Sam Presti decided to blow everything up and start rebuilding. The first move the Thunder made, which was a really surprising move at the time, was trading Paul George to the Clippers. The Thunder got back a massive haul, including 5 first-round picks, Danilo Gallinari, and star point guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, soon to be star point guard, I think. Then the Thunder traded Russell Westbrook to the Rockets for Chris Paul and an additional 2 first-round picks in 2024 and 2026. Russell Westbrook was much harder to trade than Paul George was because he was on a huge contract, but luckily for the Thunder, Chris Paul was also on a huge contract for the Rockets, and that was a pretty good deal that both sides could get done. The Thunder won that trade by far. Chris Paul helped out their young guys significantly, even taking them to the playoffs when they were not supposed to make the playoffs or be anywhere near there. They were supposed to be a rebuilding team. And Chris Paul was also a great guy to have in the locker room for these young guys, especially for a guy like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who is a young up-and-coming point guard. And even on top of getting Chris Paul, they also got an additional 2 first-round picks on top of that, so it was an amazing trade for the Thunder. Then right after getting Chris Paul and having a successful season with him, the Thunder flipped him for Kelly Oubre, Ricky Rubio, Ty Jerome, and a first-round pick. And then immediately after getting Kelly Oubre, they flipped Kelly Oubre for a first-round pick, sending him to the Warriors. And they also are getting a ton of second-round picks any way they could. Through the 2027 NBA draft, the Thunder have an insane 16 first-round picks and 13 second-round picks. The Thunder basically traded everyone they have for draft picks, and their only real talent that they would build around, in my opinion, would be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and also I really like Dort. But besides those two, the Thunder don't really have anyone of significance. The Thunder also acquired Al Horford this offseason just to take on his contract, but they're probably going to try to flip him for a first or second round pick. More likely a second round pick. Even on top of trading literally everyone on the roster, the Thunder still have a pretty good record of 17-23. The Thunder won't make the playoffs this season, especially in the Western Conference, but that's a really impressive record. And all the credit goes to the improved play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Dort, as well as the coaching staff. Amazing job by the coaching staff. The fact that the Thunder have so many first and second round picks going forward, and also have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort for a long time, I think their future is amazing. And on top of that, proven this season, they're extremely well coached. The Thunder have put themselves in an opportunity to succeed in this league for years to come, and I really think Sam Presti would do a great job at drafting. Really, all the Thunder need to do now is draft well, and they'll have an extremely bright future. And they have so many draft picks that even if they mess up on a few picks, they'll be fine because they just have to hit on one. And when the Thunder acquire enough talent and are competitive enough, they can use those draft picks as trades in order to get more stars. All the Thunder need to do is keep that coaching staff intact, which has been amazing, along with keeping Shai Gilgeous-Alexander happy and improving Dort. After losing Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and Paul George, the Thunder have put themselves in a great position, and most NBA teams wouldn't be doing as well as the Thunder are. And all credit has to be going to general manager Sam Presti, who's been doing a fantastic job. And on top of all the draft picks they have, the Thunder have proven that they overperform almost every season at this point, and that'll be very attractive to free agents. So if I was a fan of the Oklahoma City Thunder, I would be extremely excited about the future and going forward. And not only do the Thunder have a ton of draft picks, they also have draft picks that could be really high draft picks as well. They have 2 first-round picks from the Rockets, as I said earlier, and the Rockets are really bad this season, and may be bad for a few years, you never know. I'm not sure if the Thunder could be in a better spot than they are now, honestly. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think the Thunder are positioned to be NBA champions one day in the near future, or do you think the Thunder are just too depleted and they won't be good going forward? But anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. And until next time, peace out guys.